I bet you didn't know that the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers was once a cradle of civilization. This region, known as Mesopotamia, witnessed the rise of the world's first cities. Around 4500 BCE, a people known as the Sumerians settled in southern Mesopotamia. They built remarkable cities like Ur, Uruk, and Eridu. These city-states were marvels of their time. The Sumerians developed sophisticated systems of writing, mathematics, and astronomy. They invented the wheel and the plough, revolutionizing agriculture and transportation. Their architectural achievements included impressive ziggurats, towering temples that dominated the landscape. The Sumerians' impact on the development of human civilization cannot be overstated. Their innovations laid the foundation for the advancements of later empires and cultures. Their legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder today, reminding us of the boundless ingenuity of our ancestors. The Sumerian city-states flourished for centuries. However, their independence was eventually challenged by a rising power from the north. This power was Akkad, led by the ambitious Sargon. In 2334 BCE, Sargon conquered the Sumerian city-states. He established the Akkadian Empire, the first empire in Mesopotamian history. Sargon's reign marked a turning point in the region. It ushered in an era of unification and centralized rule. The Akkadians adopted many aspects of Sumerian culture, including their language and writing system. They also introduced their own innovations, particularly in military organization and administration. The Akkadian Empire, though relatively short-lived, left an enduring mark on Mesopotamian history. It established a precedent for larger, more centralized states that would shape the region's future. The Akkadian Empire, like many empires before and after, eventually declined. Internal strife and external pressures weakened their grip on power. Around 2154 BCE, a people known as the Gutians invaded from the Zagros Mountains. The Gutians were a less culturally advanced people compared to the Akkadians or Sumerians. Their rule in Mesopotamia was marked by instability and a decline in artistic and intellectual pursuits. However, their reign was relatively short-lived. The Gutian interlude lasted for about a century. It was a time of disruption and upheaval in Mesopotamia. However, it also allowed for the resurgence of Sumerian culture and power in the south, paving the way for a new era in Mesopotamian history. After the Gutians were overthrown, a Sumerian king named Ur-Nammu rose to prominence. He established the Third Dynasty of Ur, marking a resurgence of Sumerian power. Ur-Nammu's reign was characterized by a return to traditional Sumerian values and a period of peace and prosperity. The Third Dynasty of Ur saw a revival of Sumerian art, literature, and architecture. Ur-Nammu is best known for his law code, one of the earliest known examples of codified law. This code, like Hammurabi's code centuries later, sought to establish justice and order throughout the land. The Third Dynasty of Ur, though ultimately short-lived, represented a final flowering of Sumerian civilization. It demonstrated the enduring legacy of Sumerian culture and its ability to adapt and thrive, even after periods of foreign domination. Section 5. The Rise of Babylon, Hammurabi's Legacy. As the Third Dynasty of Ur weakened, new powers emerged in Mesopotamia. Among them were the Amorites, a Semitic people who had migrated to the region centuries earlier. One Amorite ruler, Hammurabi, rose to prominence and established the Babylonian Empire in the 18th century BCE. Hammurabi was a shrewd ruler and a skilled military strategist. He conquered neighboring city-states and forged a vast empire that stretched across much of Mesopotamia. However, Hammurabi is perhaps best known for his law code, a comprehensive collection of laws that governed every aspect of Babylonian life. The Code of Hammurabi, inscribed on a towering stele, covered everything from trade and commerce to family law and criminal justice. It is one of the best preserved examples of ancient law and provides invaluable insights into the social, economic, and legal systems of ancient Babylon. Section 6. The Ascent of the Amorites, Shaping Babylonian Society. The Amorites, under Hammurabi's leadership, played a pivotal role in shaping Babylonian society. They brought with them their own customs, traditions, and beliefs, which gradually blended with existing Sumerian and Akkadian influences. This fusion of cultures created a vibrant and dynamic society in Babylon. The Amorites placed a strong emphasis on family and kinship ties. They also revered a pantheon of gods and goddesses, many of whom were adopted from earlier Mesopotamian traditions. The Amorites' influence on Babylonian religion, law, and social customs was profound and long-lasting. The Amorite period in Babylonian history was a time of great cultural and intellectual ferment. It laid the groundwork for Babylon's eventual rise to become a major center of learning, trade, and commerce in the ancient world. Section 7. The Hittites. From Anatolia, a new power emerges. While the Amorites were consolidating their power in Babylonia, a new power was emerging to the north in Anatolia, which is modern-day Turkey. The Hittites, a people who spoke an Indo-European language, established a powerful kingdom centered on the city of Hattusa. The Hittites were skilled warriors and metalworkers. They were among the first to master the art of ironworking, which gave them a significant military advantage over their rivals. They expanded their empire southward, eventually clashing with the Egyptians for control of Syria and the Levant. The Hittites' empire, though geographically distant from Mesopotamia, would eventually have a profound impact on the region. Their conflicts with the Egyptians weakened both empires, creating a power vacuum that allowed for the rise of new kingdoms and empires in the Near East. Section 8. Clash of Empires, Hittites and Egyptians. The Hittites' expansion southward brought them into direct conflict with the powerful Egyptian New Kingdom. The two empires clashed in a series of wars and skirmishes over control of strategic trade routes and resources. One of the most famous battles between the Hittites and Egyptians was the Battle of Kadesh, fought in 1274 BCE. This battle, though tactically inconclusive, is significant for being one of the earliest battles in recorded history for which a detailed account survives from both sides. The Hittite-Egyptian conflict eventually ended in a stalemate. The two empires signed a peace treaty in 1259 BCE, dividing the disputed territories between them. This treaty, one of the earliest surviving examples of an international peace agreement, marked a turning point in ancient Near Eastern history. Section 9. Conclusion. Echoes of ancient Mesopotamia. From the rise of the Sumerian city-states to the Hittite invasion, ancient Mesopotamia witnessed the rise and fall of numerous empires and civilizations. Each of these cultures left an indelible mark on the region, contributing to the rich tapestry of Mesopotamian history. The innovations and achievements of the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Hittites laid the groundwork for the development of Western civilization. Their contributions in areas such as writing, law, mathematics, astronomy, and agriculture continue to influence our world today. As we look back on the legacy of ancient Mesopotamia, we are reminded of the enduring power of human ingenuity, creativity, and resilience. The stories of these ancient empires serve as both inspiration and cautionary tales, reminding us of the cyclical nature of history and the importance of learning from the past.